Hey everyone, what's up? Welcome back to another beer review on Cheer to Beers. My name is Travis, and on this review, we're looking at Cocoa Beach Brewing Company's Not Just Some Oatmeal Stout. And this is a beer that I found when I was down visiting my aunt in Cocoa Beach. This is a tiny, tiny brewery. When I walked in, it was like a living room that led into a dining room. It was all kind of a house. They have an outside area, but very, very small. I sampled some of the beer, had a pint of this, so I went to the store and bought some because I don't think they had it in bottles. So picked that up. It tasted great. So I had my dad bring me some back on his recent trip down to Cocoa Beach, and picked up some bottles for me. I've had this one for a little while and finally decided to crack it open on this very cold Ohio evening. So here we go with Cocoa Beach Brewing Company's Not Just Some Oatmeal Stout. In the pour, you can see it's very, very dark, just like a stout should be. You know, I don't know the ABV on this beer, but you can see it's dark with a nice creamy looking mocha color head. It's kind of dissipated pretty quickly. Let's go ahead and give this beer a smell. You know, there's interesting notes in there, and it smells pretty sweet. Like really only bitter chocolate, though not sweet chocolate, just kind of cocoa maybe. Then you do get some roastiness, but you can smell some tartness in there as well, which I'm not sure is intentional. Sorry. But it does kind of go well with the other smell so far. It has some of those Russian Imperial Stout qualities that are pretty interesting. Kind of some dark fruit with the roastiness and the chocolate in there. It mixes very well together in the smell. Here we go with the taste of Not Just Some Oatmeal Stout. Cheers. Okay, and the taste is interesting. It's not exactly what I thought it was going to be from the smell. It's definitely not a thick stout. It's pretty light-bodied and very, very carbonated. Not quite what I was expecting from the initial look at the smell, but yeah, so far kind of light and pretty watery actually. Yeah, throughout the tongue, it's a little bit sweet, kind of mildly roasty all the way through the mouth. It doesn't hit you with very much of that tartness. You can tell it's kind of in there. But it's just mainly that roast, but it's not huge in flavor. The smell is definitely more appealing than the taste of this beer. So I'm going to let this one warm up for a little bit, and I'll come back to my final thoughts, my rating on Cocoa Beach Brewing Company's Not Just Some Oatmeal Stout. Letting it warm up, the taste really hasn't changed a ton. Like I thought it would. It's nothing that's blowing me away. Doesn't seem like it tastes quite like I thought it. You know what I initially got in the taste when I had that pint at the brewery. Obviously, it's fresher from the keg. It's always usually always better. And I might have let this one sit a little bit too long. I think it waited about 6 months or so, maybe a little longer. But I would expect it to drop off that much. It was refrigerated the whole time. But just not a great oatmeal stout. It's okay. It's kind of middle of the road. Gives you some flavor. It's a little too light for me on the body, and just the smell is kind of leaves you expecting to taste this great beer, but it's not anything super special. So I'm going to give the Cocoa Beach Brewing Company's Not Just Some Oatmeal Stout a 6 out of 10. It's not right there at the 5. It's just a little bit over because it does have some initial good taste, and it's not bad. The smell's pretty good. So overall, the taste is the most lacking thing in this beer. If you can get this, go check it out. Give it a try. Check out their small brew pub down on Cocoa Beach. And you can pick up their beer around, I know, within like a 40 or 50 mile radius of the brewery. They bottle it. You can go get some in kegs, taste some pints at their little small brew pub. Check it out if you live near it. Definitely worth a drive to check out some of their beer. I know they do some special beers. Really cool people. So yeah, it gets a 6 out of 10 for me. If you've had this beer, let me know, comment, rate, and don't forget to subscribe. Until next time, cheers.